of tips for us. All right, the first tip. Never use money as a form of control over your spouse. Did I say never? Never, 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 never. Don't use it. I had to learn this. And I'm sure many of you guys have to learn the same thing. Don't use money as a way to manipulate, to control, to get what you want. That's a tough pill to swallow. Let me tell you. All right. Hey, my second point. Before you make a big purchase, ask your partner. Tell them, inform them. And when you inform them in a genuine, sincere way. Hey, sweetheart, I really want to get this. This is an example, you guys. I really want to get this Louis Vuitton purse. It's $3,400. Is that in our budget for this month? Are we paying? Do we have to fix the car? Is the car going to cost $2,000? And listen to their response. If their response is yes, then maybe we might have to pull back and wait 6 more months, or wait 8 more months, or wait another time. Maybe it's not the right timing. Okay, my third. Both spouses should equally be involved in the financial matters of the household. I know oftentimes, different spouses don't like to pay the bills or don't like to be responsible for handling or orchestrating the financial ledger of the home. However, even though, let's just say, the wife is the financial planner or the husband is the financial planner, both spouses should be equally involved. That man or that woman should know what bills are being disseminated and paid. Both spouses, they should be aware and in tune with what's going on. It's not just a one-person show. Okay, so my fourth point. Both spouses should have full access. Say full access. Both spouses should have full access to the joint accounts. I mean full access to the checking, the savings, any IRA, any Roth, whatever retirement that's in the joint. Now, I didn't say your own personal individual account, but each spouse should have full access. Don't deny. A lot of times now we have a lot of women that are stay-at-home parents, and that is one of the hardest jobs. But don't deny a woman full access because she's not employed. Don't deny the man full access because he's a stay-at-home father. Each spouse should have full access. All right? Hey, you guys, these are some tips. These are some tips to help us grow, to help us get better. And you know what I want you to do? I want you to give me some tips. This is a learning process. I've been married for 10 years now, but we are constantly growing and learning. And as you grow in grace and grow in His fullness, you learn more about yourselves. As you evolve as a couple, you learn more. Point number 5. Don't put bills in your kids' name. Oh my goodness, you would be surprised with the stories I hear about people putting bills in their children's name. Because at the time, and we all understand that, sometimes there's some credit hiccups and crunches, but don't put a bill in your child's name. Don't mess up your child's future, financial dream or goal because of our financial mistakes. Okay? So don't put a bill in your child's name. Don't put a telephone bill. Don't put a cell phone bill. Don't put a gas. Don't put a bill in your child's name. Another point or another nugget that I just want to give out is don't live beyond your means. That is so hard to say, and I understand. You know, we're all there's a saying, keeping up with the Joneses. But nowadays it's keeping up with the Kardashians. You know, we are mesmerized with what our neighbors do and the kind of car our neighbors have. But try not to compare yourself with somebody else. You know, sometimes people act like they're living a life of luxury, and in reality, they're not. You may have a neighbor. You know, let me tell you this quick little story. I had a neighbor who every month they would be traveling, going to Hawaii, going to here, going on cruises. But you know what? They were renting the house. They weren't even owners. For the longest time, I thought they were homeowners. And so we get into I guess it's a judging, but we get into a comparing. Don't compare yourself with nobody. You don't know what that person next door is doing. So you have to live your life and budget your finances accordingly. That will be beneficial to your household. And the last point I wanted to make regarding budgeting is talk about money. Talk about it. Talk about investing. Talk about the future. Talk about your 5-year financial goals, your 10-year financial goals. Talk about what bills you want to pay for this month. Talk about, look, if we get a check for $100,000, what bills are we going to pay? What are we going to do? Are we going to take a trip? What are we going to talk about? Money. Sometimes we could talk about anything as a couple. We could talk about sex. We could talk about the kids. We could talk about church, but we don't want to talk about money. You guys, talk about money. Don't squirm over the most important things that can break a relationship. Don't break a relationship because of money. It's not worth it. Start now. All right, those are some things which I wanted to talk about. Hopefully you enjoyed those nuggets. Send me some nuggets that you and your spouse have been successful in doing. God bless you.